this is my prediction video for the Champions League knockout stages. So I'm gonna go through the round of 16, and then we're gonna go through the quarterfinals, semifinals, and then final. I'm not gonna yap too much. I'm just gonna tell you guys who I think's gonna win out of because the knockout stages just got released. Like, it just dropped. The new update just dropped for the Champions League basically, this morning. And I'm quite pleasantly surprised, or not surprised, but like, I'm very happy with what the results are, because Barcelona, spoiler alert, got on the easy side, I guess you could call it. And honestly, it's been like this for like the last few years, where Barcelona got on the easy side, but they still made it hard for themselves. Yeah, Barca's biggest enemy are them. If you can't tell, I'm a Barca fan, if you don't already know. But anyway, okay, let's go through the first one. PSG versus Chelsea. Honestly, I'd rather Chelsea beat PSG. I'd prefer Chelsea win, but this is a very close one. This is like probably the hardest one for me to decide between the two. But I'm gonna say Chelsea, because PSG low key probably shouldn't even have qualified for the next round through the playoffs, because Monaco went down to 10 men twice in both games. PSG couldn't even beat Monaco at home. They drew 2-2. Even though Monaco had 10 men. And then if it wasn't for Doué clutching up in the first leg, then I'm not even sure PSG would be out of the playoffs. So, yeah, Ballon d'Or Dembele low-key, high-key stinks. Poor guy got injured, but like, his substitute came on and started cooking in replacement for him. It's like when Gonçalo Ramos replaced Ronaldo, who got benched, and then he scored a hat-trick, and Ronaldo didn't score a single goal, right? Or did Ronaldo score? Yeah, he didn't even score a single goal at the World Cup, did he? Or it was a penalty, the only goal he scored. Anyway, Liverpool versus Galatasaray. Oh, sorry about my armpit here. Liverpool versus Galatasaray. I'm going to say Liverpool go through. They're my favorite Premier League team, so I'd hope they go through, which means they'd play Chelsea in the quarterfinals, but we'll discuss the quarterfinals after. Galatasaray already beat Liverpool earlier in this Premier League season. It was 1-0, right? Or, yeah, it was 1-0, wasn't it? But I think Liverpool starting to find their form again, so I think that Liverpool will get it done, especially since it's 2 legs, not one. Whereas when they played against Galatasaray, that was only 1 match, so they didn't play at Anfield again. So this time they get to do that. So I'll say Liverpool make it through, and then sorry about my armpit there. Real Madrid City, bro. UEFA love to milk this fixture, and I mean, hey, we can't really complain because everyone's gonna watch this match, but it's just like, it's kind of getting redundant. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen this play out so many different times. But hey, if Real Madrid get knocked out early by City, by all means, I'll take that, because obviously I'm a Barca fan, so I like to see City beat them, especially since Pep Guardiola is a former Barca manager and player. Then next is Atalanta. So I'll say City go through. And honestly, even if I wasn't a Barca fan, I'd still probably predict City beat Real Madrid. Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. I'm going to say Bayern is kind of obvious. Atalanta could surprise us all, but like, nah. I'm predicting the only Serie A team get eliminated, which means that City would play Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals, which we'll discuss after. Obviously, like, I'll talk about the quarterfinals after. Now we go to the second side of the bracket, which is Barca Newcastle. I could yap about this Barcelona Newcastle fixture the whole video, but I'm just gonna say right now, I think Barca's gonna win. They already beat them at St. James Park, and they get to play them at the Nou Camp as well. And Newcastle, yes, they're a pretty decent team, but they're not like they're not, 2020 Bayern Munich. Barca can get the job done so long as, like, Rafinha stays fit, and now Pedri got injured, but it could be a blessing in disguise that De Jong got injured for this round of 16, because maybe like Bernal steps up, like, because Bernal literally just got 2 goals. He got his first 2 goals for Barca recently, so maybe we need Bernal instead of De Jong for this fixture. But hey, we'll see. Then it is Atleti versus Tottenham. I'm gonna predict Tottenham do not win. It'll be close. This one is hard for me to predict, compared to, or just like the PSG Chelsea one. I think these are the 2 hardest ones to predict for me. These are like 50-50. But I'll say Atleti win, because if Atleti were able to beat Barca 4-0, I think they'll be able to get the job done with Spurs. But they do play at the Wanda Metropolitano. Is that what it's still called? They play their first in the first leg, so Spurs could get a remontada in their stadium. But yeah, I think Atleti will get the job done with their Haram ball. Um, oh yeah, and then Sorloth scored a hat trick against who did they play against in the playoffs? Club Brugge. Yeah, I think I thought he would get the job done. Bodo Glimt versus Sporting. I saw that the odds favor Sporting. I saw the odds favor Sporting to beat Bodo Glimt, even though Bodo Glimt have been on a generational run. Honestly, this is incredible. They're like 2016-17 Monaco or like 18-19 Ajax. Incredible stuff from the Norwegian side, especially since I think they haven't played like league football in months now. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing something like that. Their wage bill isn't as high as these other clubs. Like their market value and stuff like that is not high, obviously, because they're a Norwegian side, so not the best league or club, but they're still outperforming all these big clubs like City, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid. They drew with Dortmund as well. Like these guys are not to be messed about, and Sporting in their own right are pretty good as well. So fair enough to Sporting for making it. They made it through the knockout. They made it to the knockout stages through the top 8 because they scored in the last minute against Bilbao, which was incredible, which knocked Real Madrid out and then forced them to have to qualify through the playoffs. So shout out to Sporting. That was incredible. That was an incredible day. And then, but I'm gonna have to say Bodo Glimt beat Sporting. Like, there's no way like Bodo Glimt don't make the quarterfinals after they beat City and Inter Milan in their own stadium too. In the San Siro as well as their own stadium in Norway. Yeah, I think Bodo Glimt will make the quarterfinals. But then we have Leverkusen versus Arsenal. I think this one's quite easy to predict. Arsenal will probably beat them. Like, Leverkusen can even beat Olympiacos at home. To be fair, they beat them away from home, 2-0. But, like, how do you not score a single goal? Like, I had Patrick Schick in my fantasy team on UCL Fantasy. I could have just bought Sorloth. Oh, in hindsight, I could have bought Sorloth. I wouldn't have bought Sorloth. I would probably bought Alvarez, who blanked as well. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So that would be Bodo Glimt versus Arsenal in the quarterfinals, and then Atletico Madrid versus Barca in the other one. So let's go to the other side of the bracket now. So quarterfinals, Chelsea versus Liverpool. I'm gonna predict Liverpool. I'm like I said, Liverpool's my favorite Premier League team. I support them, even though I'm a Barca fan. But I'm gonna say yeah, Liverpool win. It won't be easy because Chelsea are. Chelsea kind of hit or miss, you know? Like, sometimes they're good, but sometimes they're, like, quite cheeks. But I think Liverpool will get the job done. I don't want to over-explain. I just want to get this video over with quickly. Under 10 minutes. City versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich will get the job done, I think. I don't think City have what it takes to get the job done against Bayern. Like, Bayern are a powerhouse. Like, wow, they're cooking. Liverpool... Or sorry, I already talked about that. So that means it would be Liverpool versus Bayern in the semifinals. But the other quarterfinal bracket is Barca versus Atleti. I think Barca would be Atleti in this tie, even though in the Copa del Rey we saw a different story. And then Arsenal, we'll have to back my boys anyway, but still, I still think Barca will get the job done as long as their players stay fit, like Pedri, Rafinha, João Garcia, right? Bodo Glimt versus Arsenal. This one, oh my days, this would be incredible match to watch in my opinion, even though I don't really like watching Arsenal because of the Haram ball. But imagine Bodo Glimt get the upset, but I'd love Bodo Glimt to make it through. You know what, screw it, I'll say Bodo Glimt make it through, even though it's more likely Arsenal would win. So that means it would be Barca versus them. And then I have 1 minute to predict the semifinals. Liverpool versus Bayern. I'm sorry, I love Liverpool, but Bayern Munich would win. So Bayern would make it to the final. And then Barca versus either Bodo Glimt or Arsenal. Let's just say Bodo Glimt. I'll say Barca win because obviously I support Barca. So it'll be Barca versus Bayern in the Champions League final, which would be incredible. Oh my god! Like, imagine another Rafinha hat trick against Bayern Munich, but this time in the Champions League final. That would be incredible. Anyway, let me know your predictions in the comment section. You can follow my socials. The links are in the description. I appreciate if you made it this far. Yeah, like I said, let me know who you think's gonna win. Your predictions for each round and whatnot. Your favorite match you're looking forward to. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content where I'm just lying on my back, just yapping to the camera. And I appreciate you for watching. Thank you very much. Goodbye.